All right, back me and Sam talking NBA basketball, and like we always do, we're gonna start. Okay, I'm gonna start with Phoenix. And Sam can give us 2 cents of what's going on with Phoenix after I'm done. But
Jeez, dude.
uh, I think Phoenix's big problem is gonna be it's gonna start at center and then move out from there, right? I don't think D Book. I think Book is here now. He's arrived. He's finally back to his old self. KD is gonna be Kevin Durant. I think the Suns need a center, right? I think was it versus the Hornets. Mark Williams had 24 and 16. And then yesterday versus Atlanta, Onyeka Okongwu had 20 and 20. He's the first Hawks player off the bench to ever have the 20-20 game. So the Suns have been
Are
getting
you
killed.
serious?
So we've been getting killed by this. They're not even elite. They're just good centers. They're not even like elite centers. Um, and some of these guys that come off the bench and destroying Phoenix. So it's not even starting bigs. So that's really going to be a big problem for Phoenix. Got to figure that out. We'll see. I know Nick Richards in Charlotte is somebody they talked about. I do think Phoenix is going to make trades. Just about when it happen. When it's going to happen, not if it's going to happen. HB is not going to let this go on for long. They're trying. Miami's holding into the Jimmy Butler thing. Miami's holding up all of that. They have the trades. The trades have already been offered. It's just about if Miami's going to accept them or not. And Miami just doesn't want to face the reality of the fact that Jimmy Butler just doesn't want to be in Miami. Whether he just not, it doesn't matter what they do. And I don't blame them. They came out and said yesterday, the other day, bro, you can't add Josh Richardson and Thomas Bryant and tell me you're contending.
Yeah,
They're just not
they
contending.
really haven't given him that much since he's been.
Exactly. And all he's done is roll them past the Celtics, all these teams to they made out, and you give him nothing. He doesn't want to be there anymore. He wants to come to a team like Phoenix, is where he wants to be.
Okay.
Barely be, and if we get Jimmy Butler, watch the heck out. Because now that we become a team. Okay, that's 3 All-Stars, and that's 3 of the best closers in the NBA. And so I just say that the NBA should hope Phoenix is gonna get Jimmy Butler. If we get Jimmy Butler in the center, which I think we're gonna get a center. I'm just not sure on Jimmy. It's about what Miami wants. Miami holds the cards. But like I say, I think it's stupid to keep a player that doesn't want to be on your team. Why would you want that? Why would you want that bad energy, the mojo? He's not going to get full effort. You're just wasting your time. But let me hear your thoughts.
I just saw the new thing that they're gonna fine him double, right? They're
They,
talking about.
okay, you can find him double, but he's not going to give you championship effort. He's not going to score like the
No,
way
yeah, he does. He hasn't. He's told y'all, which honestly, I feel like that's better than him just trying to hide it. Because now you know this guy doesn't want to be there.
Exactly.
I still think he has good value, but some of the mock trades, I don't think he has that much value. But
I think it depends on the team. I just think, like I said, I'm surprised Dallas fans don't want Jimmy Butler.
because we would have to give up PJ, or it's
and
not.
He's better than PJ Washington.
But he doesn't. PJ does, but it does differently. PJ does something different that we need more than Jimmy Butler.
No. This dude willed Miami to the NBA Finals. I don't care what else. I get that.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
But at the end of the day, PJ Washington's a role player. Jimmy Butler's a star player, and those star
And we
players.
have 2 star players.
Huh? Look at
We
the
have 2
Celtics.
star players.
I'm saying, okay, but you can get more. Why stop at 2? Look at the Celtics. They didn't stop at 2. They got 5.
And how much? And what did the Suns do?
What do you mean?
What are the Suns doing right now with 3 star players?
Well, it takes the right 3. I said it takes the right.
What's the point of giving up debt?
Okay,
like 3 good role players for 1 star. What if he gets hurt?
Okay, I mean, we could. Yeah, I mean that's for everybody. Everybody can get hurt. It sucks, but I'm taking my chances with 3 than I am with 2. You don't stop. You don't stop at 2. That's why the Celtics are NBA champions. That's why they're going to be the favorites to go back to back, because they have 5. So you get as many as you can and take your chances, because at the end of the day, role players are role players. They're going to show up some games, and some games they're not. But
Is Derek White
not show up are star players? Flat out. Look what happened to y'all. Who showed up? Drew Holiday, Derek White, Porzingis game 1.
Derek White's a role player.
Role players in Dallas didn't show up. Derek Lively was and Darren Gafford was nowhere to be found.
Derek Lively's a rookie.
Okay, I'm just saying these are role players.
I understand that, but he was a rookie. You didn't give him
no time. What about everybody else?
A lot of these guys on the Celtics are vets.
What about everybody else?
Through 4 teams. He's a vet now.
What about
Drew Holiday has won a championship before, I believe. But at the end of the day, Derek White's a role player.
Okay. Well, so I consider him, like, I put him in that championship. You call him a role player, championship player. I don't
And
know,
I think Derek Lively and PJ can be
but he
that. They're
shows
still
it. I don't
young.
know. Derek Lively shows it consistently. He showed me that, so I can't put him in that regular role player.
He's a sophomore.
Who's a sophomore?
Derek Lively.
Okay, forget Derek Lively. What about everybody else? Y'all gotta get a team full of rookies or something. What about everybody else?
PJ?
Where are they?
Bro,
That's, where
this
was
is
that?
what? PJ's what, 5th year, 6th year?
Oh, not so. Oh, so now because they're young, they can't look. If you want to throw
Okay.
the whole rookie card, I look. If you want the rookie card out there, very lively. I'm not going to argue with that. But you don't have a team full of rookies. You have a team full of like you got something has to be an answer. It just can't be we're young. Like just no. You made it there because you made it there. So you're good enough to make it there. So
When we are fully healthy with the team we have this year, I believe we can make it there again.
I'm just saying. My argument is your argument is. Why is a stupid argument about why
it's not basically our main argument is that I would take 3 good role players for once, like
role players
because we already had 2 superstars.
Okay, role players don't show. That's why the Warriors won and got K. Like you don't stop at 2 or 3. They had 3 and they went and got 4. Why stop? I mean, you get much star players you can. The Celtics have some amazing. They have 2 Pritchard and Hauser off the bench, and then Horford. They got 3 guys off the bench. They're running an 8-man rotation in the playoffs. They don't have some kind of, oh my gosh, here comes all these role players they got. They got a bunch of stars. So the Warriors did it. It worked for them. The Celtics did it worked for them. The Nets did it. It didn't work because they got hurt, and that was on your boy Kyrie and James Harden. But it's just fast. They both got hurt. KD was the only one that actually consistent that was there in the playoffs. And then we played the Celtics, and apparently he can't beat the Celtics when it matters most. So, but other than that, method works, and the history has shown that the Warriors and the Celtics show that the method works, and that's you should rack up as many star players as possible. I don't know why you would stop at 2, and you don't rely on role players in the playoffs. Yes, you're gonna have, but you want to rely on stars.
But if we're talking about like Giannis or like Markkanen or somebody like that, I would think differently. But Jimmy Butler, how tall is he? 6'8", 6'7"?
Yeah, small forward.
We would need a power forward. You know what I'm saying? We don't need another Luka 6'7", Kyrie 6'3". These are starters. Yeah, we don't need another.
Find the 4.
PJ. We're gonna have to give up PJ.
I don't like I said. I understand your problem is you have to find a 4. Like who's gonna be a 4? Who's gonna be a 4? And then next to Gafford and Lively. I have no idea who that'd be for y'all. But like I said, if I was Dallas, I'd find a way to make that work.
You don't think Jimmy's gonna get mad if he doesn't start getting the ball more?
No. He's not one of those guys. He never. I don't think he's ever been that way. I just think he's a guy, and he understands.
In Philadelphia?
No, I don't think it was.
Why did he leave Philadelphia?
Because they chose Tobias Harris over him. They paid Tobias Harris a boatload of money, and they kind of just screwed Jimmy Butler over. Like they didn't see his value, so he's like, okay, and you don't see my value, then I don't blame him. You paid Tobias Harris over me, like come on, bro. So he moved on. But Jimmy Butler's a guy who he just wants to win, and he knows his role. If he goes to a team like Dallas or Phoenix, he's not gonna give me the ball, I need the ball. He don't care. He just wants to win. Whatever it takes to do that, that's what he's gonna do. That's
I agree. It's just
and he's a game changer. So like I said, let him go to Phoenix so you Dallas fans can look back and say, man, we should have went and found a way to get Jimmy Butler. Because look at Phoenix. They were struggling, and now they look like the best team in the league with this kid. That's what y'all gonna be. Watch. That's what y'all gonna be. It's fine. Nobody's this, that. Don't worry. You don't want to go to Dallas anyways.
Here, I saw this which was crazy.
Okay.
It was it was Bleacher Report mock trade. It was PJ, Najee, Gafford, Maxey, and 2 first-round picks.
No, I was saying.
What the hell?
No, that's insane. That's insane. I was saying, wow. You said Bleacher Report made that?
Yeah.
That's bad. Wow, Bleacher Report. I mean, they always do some. I don't even know who works in that department, but they don't think.
I thought it was like April Fool's or something.
Yeah, it must be. Real early April Fool's. That's a joke.
But it depends on how much we got to give up for him, dude.
Okay, what do you think about PJ to the Suns? Let's get there. You think that's a good move?
I think if you give up Beal and like Allen for Jimmy Butler, yeah.
No, it would be Beal and a first round pick or 2031.
2031.
Yeah. What?
That has a lot of value, huh?
I mean, yeah, because like we're gonna be bad. That's what they think we're gonna be bad in 2031. But that's what they think.
Oh, because KD and Book will probably leave by then.
Book's not going anywhere. KD will retire. Same thing with Butler.
You think Book will finish the Sun?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't. As of right now, I don't think he's. I don't see him.
I think in a couple years he'll go ring chase.
Really?
He'll go
Well, he's not that type of guy. Like he wasn't even that guy when he like he's. I don't. He's just one of those guys that's just not.
But that's what we thought with KD.
Well, no. I think what happened. What you got to understand a book, right? Is Well, I think Katie's a different guy. First of all, I don't think they're the same type of person. But I think second of all, I think Book being. I don't know where it was Thunder or Sun or the Thunder were when he got there, but I think they were already decent already. I think Book went through a lot of years where Phoenix Suns were absolutely trash. I think he went through a lot of that. And the last couple of years, 4 or 5 years, they've been good, and people just remember that. But he's been through all them years where they were sucky. I think he's kind of like embraced it. Like,
yeah,
man, I'm here for a long run. I don't know if Katie went through that with the Thunder. I think he went there maybe 1 year it was sucky, and then after that they kind of just took off.
So you're just saying they were okay?
Yeah. With James Harden, it was like
but they were still young.
Yeah, but it was like
they waited a couple more years. They're winning like 3 chips.
No, yeah. We talking about the Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the James Harden, they screwed that up. They said you don't know why you would trade James Harden. That was stupid. So that was on them first of all, because in
but it was just stuff like it was kind of like the SGA situation. Like you don't know they're gonna turn out to be like this because you don't give them that role. Yeah.
But he was already 6th man, so they already knew like, man, he's pretty. They already kind of
pretty good, but they didn't know he was gonna be one of the greatest scorers of all time.
Yeah, but they didn't give him a chance.
No, I agree.
But you saw the potential though. I mean, that's just idiotic. I mean, and that's what let me ask question. And Russ Westbrook can't shoot. Everybody's hyping up the Denver Nuggets and Russ is back. It doesn't matter if Russ can't shoot the 3 ball at a high level. He's dang near unplayable in the playoffs. And you know that if you watch the Thunder with Josh Giddey, it's hard to win. It's hard.
I mean, I agree. I agree that I don't think they'll win in the playoffs, but yeah, if he's not making threes, yeah, because he'll just be a liability. But he's that good. He's a good sub. I mean, him and Jokic in the pick and roll is insane.
No, it is, but if I can just sag off, then the pick and roll loses value.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it's always been in Russ's career. Can he shoot a 3 ball at a high level? And until he does that, I don't really care about what he does in the regular season. Yeah, it's great they're winning. Denver always wins, and I'm not concerned about the regular season. They're going to be in the playoffs. I was not questioning that. It's when they get to the playoffs and Russ will have to shoot. And you just watched Russell last year with the Clippers. How did he look? I mean, I don't remember him being some kind of 3-point sniper. I just don't.
Yeah.
So, like I said, Denver is a fraud. Unless Jamal Murray goes back to what he used to be.
Jamal Murray had his greatest game of the season last night against us.
45, or I think it was. Yeah.
His greatest game of the season against us when we don't have Luka. And D-Live got hurt.
Really? Okay, and Kyrie had 11. I was disappointed. I honestly expected better. I don't know. I just feel like every time I watch Dallas at home, it's like y'all are almost unbeatable. So I would just expect y'all to.
I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, yeah. Also, excuses. He was coming off an injury. He hasn't played in about 2 weeks.
I'm not holding him. He's still been amazing this year. So I'm not holding him.
I mean, I agree, but I mean,
y'all playing the Thunder, right?
He went 4 for 18. He just couldn't make anything. What?
Y'all playing the Thunder?
No, Pelicans tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pelicans.
Oh, y'all playing? Okay. Well, that may be another loss.
If we lose to the Pelicans, I might cry myself to sleep.
But Zion is back. I watched the Bulls game yesterday. Oh, he's back. That team is playing. They're playing some really good basketball. They beat the Bulls. They're playing some really good basketball. It's not. We might beat them, but it's gonna be close. I'm telling you. Trey Murphy at 32. They're playing, man, and they can shoot it. Jose Alvarado hit 4 threes yesterday.
It's crazy how the West is just so stacked with injuries. It's crazy.
It is.
It's so much better, but it's just so stacked with injuries. I didn't know y'all dropped down to the 11th seed.
Yeah, but it's oh wow. What the heck? No, yeah, how it's a tight between like 5th or not.
No, it is. It's very tight. And that's why I said with Luka being out this next month, all we gotta do is stay in that like playing area. And then when he comes back, why are you laughing?
No, because I'm thinking like, okay, well then so when Phoenix gonna pass y'all, Sacramento gonna pass y'all.
They're not gonna pass us. Sacramento sucks. They have no depth at all.
But they're winning now.
They are, but they don't have depth.
We don't have depth. Let me see. From the Nuggets are pulling away, but from the 5th seed down, it's up for grabs.
It definitely is up for grabs, but
that'd be 5th and 6th seed do play each other. Okay.
The Grizzlies, man. The Grizzlies are like.
But they're regular season. I'm not worried.
Yeah,
about
I agree. They're regular season. So you think in terms of playoffs, who do you think will be better, Rockets or Grizzlies?
I say the Grizzlies because they've been through that. They already got whooped in the playoffs. Like the Nuggets, the Rockets haven't got that whooping yet. Like the Thunder got it by y'all last year. The
Bro,
Rockets
and we
haven't got
might need
that.
to talk about we might need to talk about the Clippers might be worse when Kawhi is playing.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, can you give him a chance to get going, or that's right?
No, I understand that, but that's what I'm saying. If Kawhi's not at 100, there's just no point in playing him at all.
Well, you got to get the game experience somehow.
I agree, but I just think you keep resting him until he feels 100. Keep practicing him.
Really?
Like,
That's how you feel?
in the playoffs last year against us, when he played, they just looked way worse.
Give him a chance to come back.
Are you going through a tornado right now? What's going on?
Yeah, I am. That brother. Give him a chance to come back. Oh, give him a chance to come. Hold on. We have technical difficulties over here.
You're making the technical.
Oh, technical difficulties. Bro. That's what it can. All right. No, you were saying?
Wait, one sec, Josh.
No, you were saying something.
What was I saying?
Something about something. I don't know who you were talking about. I think something about the Rockets. I think I thought we left off. And it's been, and you went on something. I think you might have talked about something else. Oh, the Clippers, Kawhi. Yep. Something like that.
Oh, my phone. The Clippers, yeah, Kawhi. I don't think if
But
he's
you got to
not.
bring him back to get. At some point, he has to come back and get a feel for
I
the.
agree, but
Yeah.
it takes so much away from Norman Powell when he's playing amazing right now.
But that's the price you pay because guess what? When they both get going, that's going to be like, then it's really going to be like unstoppable.
I agree.
So, like I said, I think it's the. This, I mean, they're fine. I wouldn't be concerned if I was them, but because when if Kawhi's playing at his best level, then
Look, can he
watch
get
out.
back to that? That's the question.
Oh, he can get back. It's about if he wants to get back.
Can he though? I don't know.
I know he can get back.
How do you know? You go to the doctor?
No. I just say great players if they want to, they can do it, man. And he has the work ethic, I think, to get back to what he can be.
Does he?
Yeah, he wants it.
Right now, after winning the chip, getting paid the max.
Winning a chip.
With I'm just saying he already has a ring. Like,
Bro, it's not. But it ain't about like that. If that was his mentality, he would have quit a long time ago. I mean, he's
it's
still here
not
for a
what I'm saying
reason.
though. It just doesn't feel like he's been hurt for a while.
And that's fine. And he's been. But the thing is, people just think, oh, he's hurt, so he's been having to work back at that. So it takes a lot of hard work to get back on the court. So the fact that he put the work in and get back, I don't question his mentality. I think he'll be just fine. I don't. If he was in one ring and called a career, I think he would have quit a long time ago. But great players like him don't quit. And I think he'll be just fine. I hope y'all play him. Yep.
We play him. We'll smoke them if we play him.
Okay, you don't know about Zubac. Okay, well, can you give us a Luka update? Is there an update on Luka?
He's practicing a little bit.
So how long is it still like another?
Back to practicing, probably a couple more weeks.
A couple more weeks. Okay.
Well, they said he'll be reevaluated to play in a month, and that was Christmas, so that was the 25th.
Okay.
So probably
okay.
like 2 more weeks.
Okay.
2 more weeks, hopefully, is around when he'll come back, maybe 3.
All right.
But he's practicing a little bit.
Oh, he needs it. Okay, so
what? What? I didn't process what you said. What'd you say?
I'm joking. Okay, so let's go to the top of the. Let's look at the top of the East. The Cavs being 34-5. You see, I mean, so was that? And the Celtics only.
I think they're the real deal.
Yeah, I'm not buying that.
Bro, 34-5 is insane.
Okay, no. So a graphic came out. A graphic came out yesterday, and every team has had like it's like around every team's been 33-5, 34-4. Any teams that have had around that kind of record with like 30, 35, 36, 34 wins and like 4 or 5 losses has either made the finals or won the finals. Majority of them have won the NBA finals. So it's pretty much saying like if you have that kind of record around this time of year, you're almost guaranteed to make the finals, if not win it. The only two teams that haven't done it, it's like 3 teams. The last 2 teams that haven't done it were like the 2016, 2017 Warriors
Wait,
and
what are you
the
saying?
05 and 06 Pistons.
Say what you just said again.
The last, like, what are you talking about? With the records?
Yeah.
So with the record of 34-5, right? So the last teams that had that kind of record, 34 wins, 5 losses, 33 wins, 6 losses, that kind of record in that range, they either made the finals or won it. The only team that didn't make the finals was like the 1980 and 81 76ers.
Wow.
And the last 2 teams to do it in the 2000s was the 05-06 Pistons, but they lost the finals. And it was the 2016, 2017 Warriors, and they also lost the finals. So nobody in the 2000s has had that good a record this late into the season.
15-16 Warriors, right?
Oh yeah, no, it was 16. It was 15-16 or 16-17
because they lost in 2016. They won
15-16. You get the gist though. That
Warriors, I know what you're saying. Yeah, that's crazy.
17-9, yeah.
So they have a lot of stats backing them up right now.
Exactly. So it's what it's saying. They should be guaranteed to make the finals. Is what it's saying. It's not, and majority of teams that did it won it. Like so it's just like if they don't win the finals, it's a letdown.
Also, no, I agree. They're really good, but they have been blessed with not really injuries.
So yeah, exactly. Okay. No, exactly. So, but here's the thing: in the playoffs, though, I'm not. They remind me of OKC last year. They didn't get whooped one good time.
No, I mean, I somewhat agree, but I don't know if Mobley and Allen stay healthy. That's insane.
I don't believe in Garland. Jared Allen's a good player, but I'm not sure if he's like. No, he's a really good player. He is really good. But I'm not like he's not going to be the number 2 on chance. Like he's just one of them like Derek White, that type of guy. If anything, let's see if he can play that level, right? Because a couple years ago, lights were too bright. And then Mobley the X factor is going to be Garland and Mobley. Who's going to score the ball other than Donovan? I know Donovan Mitchell can show up in the playoffs, but outside of him, who's going to show up? I just don't believe in Mobley and Garland do it in the playoffs when the lights are brighter. I think Boston's going to either Boston or Orlando to me is going to win that conference. Which if Orlando won, it would be crazy. But Paolo Banchero is LeBron Jr., so I just think we have to come to a realization that he's the best player in that conference. I want to be honest. So
who? Say it again.
Paolo Banchero.
The best player in the conference?
LeBron Jr., but yeah. LeBron Jr. He's really LeBron.
He's just not the best player in the conference.
How is he not? What are you talking about, bro? Like he because he hasn't played. He might
won. You know who the best player in the Eastern Conference is?
It's not Jason Tatum.
It's Giannis.
Oh, okay, not bad. Giannis is he's making a run at Giannis. I'll say that. Okay, he's making a run. If he gets some more run, I'll give you that. Giannis.
I would say Bay Carroll's like a top 5 player. What? I think Giannis. I think Tatum.
There's no way Tatum's better. Come on, bro.
I think Brown.
Can we discuss that? So the Celtics are 28-11, and the Knicks are right behind them at 26-15, and the Magic are really right behind them at 23-18.
I mean, not really. There's 3 games separating each team. That's a decent game.
Okay, it's decent, but the Celtics are not rolling like how we thought they would.
I agree, but the Celtics are not a regular season team at all.
What? You want to see, what do you know the record was last year? I don't know. Oh, don't give me that.
But I'm saying
don't give me that.
How many games has KP played?
Hold on. Their record was 64-18 last year.
That's amazing. But I'm saying
they're already at 18 losses. We're not even at All-Star break.
They're what?
They're already at 18 losses. Well, no, they're not 18, but
they're at 11.
They're getting close to 18. We're not even All-Star break. They had 18 overall last year in the regular season.
I agree, but this year with their squad, if they just make it to the playoffs healthy, then nobody's beating them.
Oh, they're beatable. They're beatable. And as a Mass fan, you should know that.
They killed us. What are you talking about?
No, yeah. I mean, the game. There was some game. There was like a game they blow y'all out. I'll give them that. But there was some, especially that game 1 and game 2 was definitely winnable.
We just didn't have nobody that could hit a fucking shot.
Exactly. So I said Boston's not unbeatable. That's because like I said, it takes the right all stars to be unbeatable. The right star players. Jason Tatum is not one of those. And I want to discuss that. Do you think Jason Tatum is? What do you think about him?
He's the top 10 player in the league.
Yeah, he's not even top 10. Let's be real. I'm taking Devin Booker. I'm taking Luka Doncic. I'm taking Durant. Taking Jokic, Giannis.
I'm taking Tatum over Booker.
What does Tatum do? Like? I don't understand what Tatum does in the playoffs. Like, instead, Jimmy Butler, his daddy, resides in Miami, has outed him. I don't understand what Tatum does. Like, somebody's explaining what Tatum does.
Lucas Booker's daddy.
Okay, and you can say what you want, but I'm saying, like, I'm not debating whether Booker's better.
What more has Booker done than Tatum in the playoffs?
He's led his team to he led Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton in the West. You know how hard that is in the West to do that. He led them to the.
You're acting like that they had such a good squad built though.
Oh yeah, they had a good squad, but I'm just saying, like, Chris Paul was your second best option. Like, how? I mean, that's not.
The West wasn't that good in what? When was that? 2021.
Yeah, I think it was 2021.
The West wasn't that good in 2020.
Okay, now it wasn't good. Okay.
No. I'm saying
but Jason Tatum losing to Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo Heat was some kind of Raven East or like, come on, let's just be real.
And that was in 20. You talking about 2020?
Yeah, yep, 2020 was when they lost. I think Miami beat them again. Was it that? I thought Miami beat them twice in the playoffs. Maybe I got to check that.
They beat them 2020 and was it 2021 when just Jimmy Butler hit that step back like 3?
I think so. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't think they beat him 2 years in a row.
Not in a row. I'm saying I think twice though. They Celtics got beat by the. I'm looking right now. 2022, 2023.
Oh, it's when the Heat went to the finals. No, who went to the finals to play the Nuggets?
Yeah. They beat the Celtics in 7.
Yeah. That is crazy. Butler has gone to the finals twice.
He beat the Celtics to go to the finals.
He's brought that team to the finals twice.
Like, so that's what I'm saying about Jason Tatum. I'm just not impressed. Because there's no reason you should have lost to those Heat teams. There's no excuse. Because the Nuggets beat them 4-1. And the Nuggets didn't have as good a team as the Celtics, talent-wise. There's no excuse for that. The Nuggets took care of Miami. And the same thing with the Lakers. I think Lakers beat them in 6 when they played in the finals. Like, it was just like, it's like, that's all I'm going to say, bro. Until I see it in the playoffs, I'm just not going to believe
it. I see. It was 2020. It was 2023. I'm tripping. Because 2022 was Warriors and Celtics.
Yeah. They made it.
That's crazy.
They got put up by the other daddy, a stepdaddy, Jason Tatum. I mean, Steph Curry. So, like I said, Tatum just gets owned. Like, and then last year, what did he do? Luka outplayed him by far. Jaylen Brown outplayed him by far. Drew Harden and Derek White didn't outplay the guy. He had 35 on the last, and then did he not really? He really just kind of shot chucked that last game to get his 35. Sound good. They didn't make that impressive.
They had Bam, Butler, Hero, Lowry, Caleb Martin, Robinson, Max Strus, Gabe Vincent. They had some players.
They had players, but not what Boston had.
No, it's not. I agree.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, it was one All-Star versus like what they had. Who's on their roster? Like Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. It was Derek White not there already. You think Derek White was already, and Al Horford and Pritchard. Like, most of their team was already there by that time.
Brown. Oh wait, no, I'm tripping.
I think Derek was there already, man.
Brown. I did not know. Wait, they had Champagne. You know who that is on the Spurs?
Yeah.
He goes crazy against us every single time. They had Brown, they had Blake Griffin, Al Horford, Peyton Pritchard, Marcus Smart, Tatum, Derek White, Robert Williams, Grant Williams.
Come on, that was the team now.
Peyton Pritchard.
That was the team. If that was prime Rob Williams, that was really a team. Man, that was a team.
Yeah, I think that's one of the. I think they were sad when they lost Marcus Smart, but when they lost Robert Williams, they were really sad.
No, they were devastated.
They were devastated.
No, they were. It was a devastating loss, but it was for the best. He can't stay healthy, so almost like Bradley Beal. Can't stay healthy. You don't need best ability is availability. So as simple as that. Like I said, I don't know what they have done to earn a top 10 player ranking. Get embarrassed by people, Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry. I don't know that earned you a ranking. So like I said, I continue to say I would take Jimmy Butler over him any day of the week. So, but in the playoffs, regular season, he can have regular season. I don't care. In playoffs, I'm taking Jimmy Butler. And I'll leave it at that. He didn't earn that ranking. Y'all over here giving him rankings he don't deserve. And Luka obviously outplayed him in the finals. Same thing with Jaylen Brown. And that wasn't even Luka's best performance. That's probably his worst playoff performance that series versus the Celtics.
Lucas?
Yeah.
Well, he was also really hurt.
I'm not doubting the guy.
No. I know you love Luka. I'm just saying that it was probably his worst performance in like a series, but he was also really hurt. Like
no, he was beat up. And I knew he was going to be up for a long period of time this season because all I heard was this that. And then he went to the Olympics to play again. I'm like, yeah, this guy's gonna.
Now he loves playing in the fucking.
He hate
it, but he fucking loves playing for his.
Yeah, he does. He does. I just had a feeling, I was like, man, all y'all talk about is how Luka was always beat up. I'm like, the season's right around the corner. No, I knew something bad was going.
I think we all knew. It's just like I think we all knew Luka was going to be out for some time during the season.
Yeah.
But we're in a good position to where when he comes back, we should be fine. And we're still. I miss Dante, man. Especially when Luka's out. Yeah. I miss Dante excellent.
Is he alive or?
He broke his wrist, so he got surgery. It was right before the season too.
I mean, is it like season ending or
No. He's gonna be back in I think late this month.
Okay, I just haven't heard much about him, so I don't know.
It's just been out the whole time.
But he was another one that looked clumsy.
No, he was clumsy, but not real. Like but he was one guy that could not shoot in the playoffs. But you know what his regular season 3-pointer was?
What? 40%?
It was like 48%.
Oh wow! No, I remember.
He couldn't shoot in the playoffs.
No, I remember. I just kept thinking, I was like, man, how do you stop this? Josh shooting that well. Y'all are hard to stop. Stop.
Yeah, because.
No, hold on. Hold on before we get to Dallas. I'm not done with Boston though. But this isn't concerning to you that Boston could end up being a 3 seed or a 4 seed come playoff time, maybe 5th seed.
No.
Really?
I think if they're healthy in the playoffs, it's going to be really hard to beat them.
Like I said, last time I heard that was with the Nets, and it just didn't end well.
If they were healthy in the playoffs, they would have won it all.
No, they would, but that's what I'm saying. It's always that once that health becomes a lingering thing, it really becomes.
No, I agree, but I'm not saying it's not like the Celtics get injured so much. It's just like they don't have anybody that gets big injuries. I'm just saying. I feel like some nights they just sacrifice. If they don't feel too well, they'll sit them out because a regular season game isn't that much to them this season.
I'm just saying, especially I think, I just look at that health thing, man. It becomes a thing, and then we get to the playoffs, and then this one's out, and it all falls apart, and then Celtics are at the playoffs. I'm telling
you know a little bit about that, huh?
No, I do exactly. I was like, I've been burned by it. Most of the time, last year was a big thing with Phoenix.
Where's mine?
Are you looking for your drink?
I'm looking for a broom.
Oh, okay. There you go. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, I've been burned by that as a fan, so I'm just gonna keep watching that. A little concerned though with Boston. I expect them to be a little better. Cleveland is frauds. Now over to the West. I don't think in the Pistons, East. Okay, in the East they really much to talk about. So, but the West,
really not.
The Thunder, are they frauds to you? And you're a Mavs fan, so let's see.
Are they what?
Are they frauds to you? Or are they for real?
No, they're far from frauds. Best team in the league.
Who's frauds?
They're the far from frauds. They're the best team in the league.
Oh, really? Okay. So you think they could beat Dallas in the playoff series, or?
When we're healthy, no. We showed it last season. They got a lot better, but
I'll say this. For me, with OKC,
I think it'll be really close. OKC, like, they are really good, but they are such like a college team. It's so much momentum with that team.
Yeah,
if they catch momentum. It's really scary because they play on so much emotion.
They do.
But I mean, bro, I think we can still beat them.
No, I know all that. They could use a Jimmy Butler because it's a shame we only want to come to Phoenix, but dude, they don't have anybody else outside of SGA in a playoff.
They could really get a Jimmy Butler with just picks.
No, they could. They
probably still have cap room from how young their team is.
No, they do. But here's the thing. They just don't have anybody outside of SGA that you can rely on in the playoffs. So they're gonna have to do like Dirk back in 2011. It's gonna have to be like SGA. It'll have to be like the role play Caruso, Jalen Williams.
That's what my friend always told me is that the Thunder aren't gonna do anything until they find their second guy. J-Dub's really good. Don't get me wrong.
But he hasn't shown it.
J-Dub hasn't shown he's a second guy on a championship winning team.
Exactly. Because I watched a whole series last year at Mavs. I watched every single game. And all I wanted is I just kept waiting for Jay Williams to go out, and he just never did it.
He never did. Maybe he'll have like 8 points in the fourth quarter, but he would never close a game out. It was always you got to rely on SGA.
Exactly. So I think for OKC, that's a big issue. They don't have anybody like that. And I'm still waiting on an update with Chet. He's been out for the longest. I think he's been about 2 months. It feels like now.
A question as a Mavs fan: if we play him, would you allow the one-on-one with SGA every play and let him get a 2, or would you double him?
Yeah, I wouldn't allow SGA to go get points. I wouldn't do it. I'd make somebody else.
Because he might be in the league, he might be the best one-on-one player other than KD.
Exactly. And so that's like I wouldn't do it. I'd go double and let somebody else beat me. But it doesn't mean leave people wide open though, because that's not a good.
No, I agree. But
I
hate when people do that. I hate when we leave when Spencer Dinwiddie leaves Lou Dort wide open or something. Like, come on, like you gotta just help stunt at least.
Blitz him just as long as he doesn't take just whatever you can to make sure he doesn't get one-on-one. He cannot go one-on-one. It can't happen because if he does,
so you'd rather not.
Oh yeah,
you would rather let the other players beat you.
Yeah, Caruso, Shet, Jalen Williams, go ahead, have a day. Let's see what you can do. But Shet, I mean, we all saw last year that guy. And the thing was, he was playing in such like tight, condensed spaces, and still like it wouldn't matter. He was
insane. You could put him in you could put him in a 3-foot box, and he would still find space.
Exactly. So it's just like there's no. They didn't. I wouldn't try it. I wouldn't try it.
I remember when we played the Lakers last year, and I was at the game, and their game plan was to let Dante Exum shoot.
Yeah.
And I think he had like 7 threes.
But it's like, okay, what shots like it depends on the quality of shot.
It was wide open. It was wide open three. Like when I tell you, like wide open threes, like they were watch him shoot it.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, you're not gonna beat anybody playing like that. So but I do think you got to give the ball because and it's gonna be easier because there is no number 2 option next to him. So it's gonna be, and then take your chances. But if they add a number 2, then that's when it becomes almost impossible. But it's until they do that, I don't see it. Are you putting a blunt together?
A blunt?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like it, doesn't it? I'm literally just like I'm playing with my chain.
Oh, I got you. It look like Flight when he.
It does, doesn't it? Whenever he's like this the whole time.
No, exactly. But like I said, OKC to me, they're frauds. I don't know how you feel about that, but to me, I'm not concerned. If they played Phoenix, or Dallas, like I wouldn't be concerned really too much. I know it's gonna be a series, and we'll see. But right now with Phoenix, it will definitely be a series with the roster we have now. Dallas, though, a lot of these teams, I would take the other team versus over OKC. I just don't. You gotta have 2 players, man. You just can't have one. But yeah, so let's just leave that. Unless it turns to the 2011 Mavs.
I agree. But that's one of the greatest final runs of all time.
Exactly. Okay, so you watched it. I hope you watched it. Y'all beat the Lakers with no Luka, no Kyrie, and then the other day, the Lakers lost to the Spurs.
I'm telling you, Lakers, they didn't give no help to JJ Redick with this roster, dude.
Okay, but hold on. They added your boy. We didn't even talk about it. How do you feel about them adding your boy, Dorian Finney-Smith? Is that a good?
Amazing.
Okay.
He's not going to move the dart. But I would do anything for Dodo to come back to Dallas. For us, he'll move a dart. But for them, he's not doing shit. Who's their point guard? Who's their starting point guard?
I think Reeves and LeBron split time.
They're asking LeBron to act like 2018 out here, dude.
No,
with the roster they gave him.
No, I'll say this. Reeves, I think versus Spurs, man. Stephon Castle went at him. I mean, teams go at Austin Reeves defensively.
Yeah.
They go at him. I think that's the same thing for Phoenix with Tyus Jones. Those smaller guys, they can get buckets. They can give things offensively, defensively. They got to figure that out. Reeves can't defend in this league, man. He just can't.
No.
And they don't have enough around him to make up for that. And so, they had to figure that out because
my opinion, I think they lost to Torian Prince was a big loss last season. Wait, look at this.
What?
Wait, why'd you do that face?
I'm trying to see what's going on.
You see it?
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Look at LeBron's defense right here.
Yeah, see that? I mean, he's not even trying.
So, and then he made like wait, was that on? Oh yeah, that was Dante. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I do not miss Tim Hardaway Jr.
Man. Oh, I don't even. Hold on, let me go there. Let me see. Oh wow, let me see, Luka.
The best player in the league when he's healthy, dude.
Okay, one of the top three.
The best player.
Top four.
He's really good in my opinion for the Lakers.
Who?
Rui. He's just inconsistent, but he's a good player for them.
No, he's a good role player, but they have not. Well, like you're saying with the conversation, yeah, man, this was a game. Wow,
I was at this game.
Wow.
Right, look, you want to see me? All right.
You show up on the highlights there.
Right here, where the mouse is.
Wow. Hey, you not getting excited? Oh man, they just saw a shot. Wow.
Right here, I'll get excited. Let's see. Let's watch my reaction here.
I mean, let's see if there's a highlight though. Ooh. Oh, you gotta get up for that one.
Woo! Oh, I didn't
get up.
I'm embarrassed.
I tell you, I'm a heckler. You couldn't bring me to a game.
That's why I literally, bro. Like you could have sat there with me, but you didn't want to.
Well, because man, honestly,
are you 8 years old? You dead ass can't control yourself.
I'm sorry. Like if I see like look at the refs and then the players especially, I'm gonna have to heckle. Like whoever's around me is gonna have to be ready for that. There's gonna be a lot of talking and smack talking, and I hope you're rooting for my team, not the other one.
Did you and Jaden get your OBS set up?
Oh yeah, we set it up. We're already rolling. Hold on. Before we get talking about that though, let's end on this. Real quick, let's end on the Lakers with J.A. Redick. What's your thoughts there?
They might not even make the play. I don't think they'll do anything with this roster. I think I told these idiots that the Warriors just had a good start to the season. They're 12 seed now. My fault. But Lakers, they'll probably I think they'll fall to like 9th, 8th seed. Okay. Suns will come back up. But they're not winning anything with this roster in the playoffs. LeBron's going to have to act like 2018 for them to win anything in the playoffs.
No, he is. And they never got AD a center. And AD is the same for years. He wants a center because then he can play that Draymond Green role.
Yeah.
He can like Giannis. Draymond and Giannis are some of the best help defenders in the league. Because they can kind of just roam around the court. You know what I'm saying? So I just think he said it's been a failure on all levels. And I said Austin Reeves just defensively doesn't have it. They don't have a point guard.
When they had Austin Reeves and D'Lo on this court at the same time, that was insane.
No,
D'Lo might be the worst defender in the league.
No, he might be. Exactly. So it's just like they don't have the right roster around these guys, especially defensively or offensively. And then Connect.
Good start, Smith, though, could be the difference.
Who Connect?
No, Finney Smith.
He could be a difference. I think Redick is I think he has a chance to be a good coach. He just needs a roster. It's just a shame that.
No, I agree.
No, I just think this is my biggest thing that upsets me. It's just a shame that we're going to watch from the greatest. I think a top two. Top three consensus. It's either LeBron, Jordan, or Kobe. Top three, I think consensus. But when a top three NBA players of all time just rot away, like I just think it's a shame. Like even Tom Brady, he was competing in the win. He was competing with the Bucks. It's just like watching him. We're getting to watch him live just rot away on a sucky team. To me, is really just like a shame. Like it just sucks that the Lakers, just how they treat him. They haven't done enough to you get LeBron. That's why people are like, Phoenix is this and that. But that's why you got to respect about Phoenix. Phoenix got Kevin Durant. He's one of the greatest players of all time. They're trying to do whatever they can to get this guy a championship and trying to make sure he can win as much as possible. The Lakers, unlike the Lakers, who are just like, we'll give you Dorian Finney-Smith and Austin Reeves and see what you can do.
I forgot. Looking at the roster, mate, I forgot they have Vanderbilt. What is he ever going to trace? He's been his whole thing is putting on good fits. That's all he looks forward to is just putting on a good fit for the game.
Come on, that's not a serious team. They don't do it, and they could use him.
Yeah, no, they definitely could.
Defensive size, they could use him massive. They need him. Like he just sits on the court and looks good.
And they got Christian Wood.
He don't play either, and they could use him too. He could be some good spot minutes. Like bro, I just like I said, they're a mess. And Charles Barkley said the best. JJ Redick, you need to watch him behind, man. You think the Lakers ain't no. There's a reason why they get through coach after coach after coach after coach, bro. They're not. The fans have unrealistic expectations.
It's their organization. It's not I mean, Devin, what's his name? Darvin Ham.
Yeah,
he wasn't that good. But I'm just saying they brought JJ. Like it looks like JJ's fault, but it's just that their roster is just not built for the West.
But exactly. But here's the thing: LeBron's retiring next year. I believe so.
You think so?
I think he's retiring next year.
You think next year he'll say farewell season, or he'll just do it?
I think he'll say something. LeBron, he likes the attention.
He likes the attention.
Yeah, that's what he does. Like he likes that, so he's gonna announce like, yeah, it's gonna be last season. But it'll definitely be a farewell, and then he's gonna get all the like every stadium he goes to, Boston or Dallas or like all those. He's gonna get a little video tribute every his last time there. Like so, I think for sure it's gonna be his last season next year. I think he's gonna call it. I think that the All-Star game's in LA, so everything kind of lines up for him to be done next year.
All-Star game is in LA next season.
I think so. I can confirm that. But everything lines up to me for him to be done next year is the All-Star game in LA. Yep. 2026.
No, it is 2025. That's crazy. Oh yeah.
2026 is gonna Los Angeles. I'm saying everything lines up for him he gets to be in LA with his family. He's gonna line up. They're gonna have a big tribute. His last All-Star game. Everything lines up for him to retire next year. The Lakers aren't very good, and so. And I think he's going to be done next year. I think Steph and Katie will keep going, but I think he's done. Obviously, he's older. So, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I don't blame him. He has nothing left to compete for. The Lakers aren't going anywhere.
Yeah.
And then my next thing, what I'm trying to get to is, what are they going to do after he retires with JJ Redick? Because you're not going to be able to win. I'm just going to be honest. You're not going to.
I don't know. And I don't know who they. I don't know.
And Anthony Davis, to me, he's still, remember, he started the season great. Oh, Anthony Davis, here we go. And then he just cools off. Like he just like I don't ever see him play at that Luka or Jokic
or like
like that SGA like where he's just carrying the team. And he's never had that to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when LeBron's
has spurts.
Exactly.
Whenever those spurts though, he could be a top 5 player in the league, but it's rare.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because now he's just like you don't even hear about him. You don't hear about him anymore. He's just kind of there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't. And when it's just him alone, you can't rely on Anthony Davis. So I don't know what I don't know what they're gonna do at Redick, but yeah, I just think he might have made a mistake, man. He waited for the wrong job to go interview for the Lakers job.
Yeah,
it just wasn't it. He's just him and that podcast with him and LeBron, man. I would have kept that going. I'll be honest.
That was a money machine, huh?
But that's $3 million. You could have got the podcast with LeBron, like and that tells me he's a good coach because LeBron insightfully like sit down with you and talk.
Yeah,
the utmost respect. But yeah. So I just think it's over now. Like Stock said that it happened that way, but they ain't nothing. Anthony Davis, I don't even think he should be considered for the Hall of Fame. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
I mean, yeah, it was he said that, but he hasn't done anything to put himself up there, really. Like,
no, he hasn't. Like, what has he done? Like, he doesn't dominate. Like, what is he? Hall of Famers dominate game in and game out. Like, he just doesn't dominate, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I'm taking Devin Booker over him. I mean, I just gonna be honest. At least Devin Booker will the team to the finals. I mean, like I get he won finals.
I get you. I agree.
But other than 2020, it's been 5 years and he hasn't done nothing. So to me, he's just a fraud. He's not a Hall of Famer. He's definitely not top 75. So I'm about done with him, man. I don't want to hear about Anthony Davis no more. If I was the Lakers, I'd trade him. So it's me personally, but with me and Sam, go ahead and end it off there. Great podcast. Like, comment, subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Until then, see you next one. Well, hold on. Boom.